Now that you know your story, we're going to move to the next part of define yourself, which is to determine your strategy. A key point to remember is that interviews are competitive, so by definition you need a strategy in order to win. It's not enough to show up and talk about yourself. You must have a strong idea as to why they're going to choose you over anybody else. And the answer may not be that obvious, but we can make finding that answer easier by walking through a structured process and by bringing together work that you've already done in make an assessment and know your story. We begin the process by thinking from their perspective and asking, what are they looking for in an ideal candidate, and what are the challenges that they want this person to address? Sometimes, if there's a thorough job description, you'll find yourself facing a long list of criteria. Other times you might have nothing at all. But don't be put off by either situation. You need to do your own independent thinking with whatever material they've supplied and with whatever you've been able to find out, and then you can come to your own conclusions. You can think about where their discomfort lies, what problems need to be solved, what is it that needs to change? Organisations are never stagnant. There are usually themes or key words that are prevalent at particular periods of time. And to focus your thinking, it helps to list the characteristics they're looking for in a few categories like knowledge, aptitude, experience, style or track record. And then it's good to prioritise so that you get clear in your mind which are the winning criteria compared to the qualifying criteria. When you're happy that you've got a comprehensive list, then go back to the work that you did in Know Your Story and make connections between who you are and what they need. You want to make as many connections as you can, starting with the obvious and going to the more subtle, gradually going deeper into your experience, your personality, maybe less tangible areas of their needs. And when you've made the connections, write a few clear sentences as to why you are the best candidate. To do this well, you need to be very demanding with yourself. Look to complete the sentence, they are going to select me because. And don't get fixated on one thing and realize that it's not going to be one attribute that is the answer. That's not the nature of executive roles. It will be a portfolio of your attributes that wins you the job. So, as you write these sentences, look at yourself from different perspectives and look for combinations of your assets that together can make you unique. Interviews are subjective and often there are several decision makers, so your approach will need to be flexible, but be sure to have a plan of attack and to know what you're majoring on. Without some clear points of focus, you risk failing to stand out from anybody else.